son, our son, Ethan, he hates me.
No, he doesn't. Ethan loves you very much.
No, not anymore. You saw the way he lashed out at me. Teresa is the one who lied to him about being married to Julian, but he blames me as much as he blames her. What am I going to do, Sam? He's all I have left.
That's not true, Ivy. You know that's not true.
Grace, this isn't what it seems. Really, I can explain.
Oh, don't bother, Ivy. I've heard it all before.
Grace, I know what this looks like.
Yeah. The same way it looked earlier when I walked on the two of you together. What happened? Another explosion?
Grace, you have every reason to be angry. But yes, there was another explosion. Ethan. He suffered a terrible shock tonight and almost killed Julian. And if I hadn't been here, I honestly think that he might have gone through with it.
What happened exactly?
He found out that Teresa had betrayed him.
The little slut married Julian in Bermuda.
Teresa married Julian?
I'm afraid Ivy's telling the truth. She got her hands on a copy of the marriage license. Even Teresa couldn't deny it when she was confronted with it.
Oh my God, poor Ethan.
Grace, he is devastated. Worse than that.
Well, of course he was. I mean, he's in love with Teresa. And he was so looking forward to finally marrying her.
Not anymore. He's in bad shape. He lashed out at Teresa, Julian, even Ivy. And that's why I was here comforting her. I mean, we don't know where he is or what he's gonna do next.
I don't know what to say.
Just tell me you understand why I'm here with Ivy. Ethan is my son. He's in trouble.
Of course. You need to try to help him. You both do.
Thank you for being so compassionate, Grace.
Not so fast, Ivy. Just because I know how it feels to worry about a child does not mean I trust you a damn with my husband. You have used every trick in the book to try to steal Sam away from me.
I would never use our son's pain.
You see, Ivy, I think you are capable of using just about anything that comes along. And just because you and Sam need to see Ethan through this crisis does not mean I will let you use this as an opportunity to drive a wedge between the two of us. I'm putting you on notice, Ivy. I will not let anything come between me and Sam. Or anyone. I'm not going to let you use this unhappy situation with Ethan as an excuse to come between Sam and me.
Grace, I swear, that would never happen. Ivy knows how much I love you.
Do you, Ivy?
Absolutely. I have learned my lesson. Grace, I'm not proud of the tricks I pulled in the past to try to get Sam to love me. And I don't blame you for not trusting me.
Well, I'm so glad we finally understand each other, Ivy.
At least it's a starting place. I'd give anything in the world if this tragedy hadn't happened to Ethan, but it has, and he's going to need the support of his mother and his father to get through it. Unless you're asking Sam to stay out of his son's life.
Of course not. I would never do that, not in a million years.
No wonder Sam loves you so much. It's not every woman who could get past her suspicions for the sake of her husband's child by another woman.
Grace isn't every woman. And you're right, Ivy. That's why I love her so much.
I understand. It's just finding out about Teresa and Julian. It was such a blow to Ethan. I don't know where he is or what he's going to do. And I really just need Sam's help with Ethan. That's all. You have my word. I'm sure I'd feel the same way if our situations were reversed.
Yeah, I don't doubt it for a minute.
Which is why it is very important for me to convince you that I have changed, Grace. Look at me. I'm sitting in a wheelchair, paralyzed from the waist down for who knows how long, probably forever.
Don't say that.
It's true. I might as well accept it. My life as I knew it is over. And I can honestly tell you both that I will never resort to any of my old game playing again. I mean, aside from the fact that I know better now, I also realize how futile it always was.
What are you thinking, Grace?
I'm thinking that Ivy's saying exactly what I hoped she'd say.
Well, it's from the heart, Grace. Every word. I just need Sam's help to support Ethan.
And you'll have it.
Thank you, Grace.
We'll check back with you later.
You're one in a million, Grace. A true saint.
Thank you so much for being so understanding about Ethan.
I'd do what I could for anyone who'd suffered a shock like Ethan just did. Especially your son. And as for all the kudos for being saintly, I don't think I deserve them, considering it was very obvious how suspicious I was when I walked in on you and Ivy in her cubicle.
I'd say that's pretty natural under the circumstances.
Yeah, maybe. But I need to get over my jealousy of Ivy. I'm just so preconditioned to think the worst of her.
No, it's no wonder after all the stunts she's pulled. But I really get the sense that she's gone through some kind of awakening. She's really thrown in the towel this time. I mean, I think she realizes that I'd never leave you for her or anyone else. There's nothing she can do to hurt us.
That I believe.
And no more worrying.
Okay.
With Ivy on good behavior and David having left town on an assignment, can finally get our lives back to normal again. David did leave town, didn't he?
Yeah, I think he should be gone by now.